And we are back today with another interview for you guys. A transfer from Kent State over to the University of Colorado, joining that offensive line class, that offensive class in general that Sean Lewis and Coach Prime have been able to put together in just a short amount of time. I am joined today by Jack Bailey. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing? Thank you for having me.
I'm doing good. It's about 75, 77 degrees out here in Oklahoma, so I can't complain too much. I might take the dogs for a walk here in a little bit.
Same here, 75. Beautiful
Yeah.
outside.
Now, are you still at Kent State or have you already transitioned to Colorado?
No, I'm still in Kent. I'm
Okay.
finishing the semester and then I'll be there in the summer.
Okay. Okay. So what are you going to school for?
I'm getting my degree in construction management.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. So what kind of construction are you looking to potentially go into? Because if it's roads, I need these roads to finish. Sometimes they take forever on the roads.
Unfortunately, it's not roads. No. Um,
Okay.
Personally, more residential um, and housing. Commercial is a little too complicated and a lot of codes you got to follow. So mostly residential construction for sure.
Hey, that's okay. We've been on a housing boom here in the United States, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
definitely need people that are going to be able to go in and build these houses. So, but before we get started, I want to ask you a question I've been asking everybody else. If you could be one animal, what would you be?
Mm. Probably a panda. And pandas really just all they do is eat bamboo and move to another spot where there's more bamboo.
Okay,
So
okay,
really all I'd be doing is eating and moving and sleeping. So it seems like
okay.
a pretty good life to live.
Hey, you know what? It is, but I haven't heard anybody say a panda yet. So, I like that answer. I like that answer. It's different. Last one I got for you: pineapples on pizza. What's your thoughts?
I've always been against it, and one of my roommates, he always gets it, and I tried one, and now I've been ordering it. So
Okay.
I guess I'm for it. I'm definitely for it now. It just adds nice sweet, like something sweet to your pizza, if you're in the mood for it, obviously.
So I've never had it. And I'm one of those people where I'm like, I just don't see how it goes well with marinara and cheese. And I'm assuming if you're really trying to eat a good pineapple on pizza combination, you're trying to go more of like a Hawaiian style pizza, right?
Right, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
If you like pineapple, I definitely think you should try it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge pineapple person, so that might be my problem right there. But let's go ahead and dive into it because we got a lot of
Okay.
Colorado people that tune in here to the show. And I know that this is one that they're going to definitely be a little more interested in because with Coach Prime going to Colorado, it's nothing short of probably one of the biggest things to hit college football in a long time, which is funny because you had Lincoln Riley leaving Oklahoma the year before. So it's like we're having two really big headlines hit 2 years in a row. But you have a couple teammates that have decided to follow Sean Lewis, and that, I've said it. Sean Lewis's offense is one of the most incredible offenses in college football. I mean, go look at what he did at his time at Kent State. They were definitely up there in some of the top offenses. But you have a couple guys like Savion Washington who decided to transfer over, and then you have followed him. So what kind of led to your decision to transfer to the University of Colorado and pick a place, where, quite frankly, the coaches aren't proven there? Are you
Um,
there? Oh,
well, what did it for me in the end was the fact that I would be back with Coach Lewis and Coach O'Boyle. We have such a strong um, relationship. You know, it's built on a strong foundation. So that's really what sold me. Um, but at the same time, when I first came to Kent out of high school, it was they didn't have a great record. It was Coach Lewis's second season as a head coach, and um, I love turning programs around, and it definitely builds the hype and but yeah, I was sold on Lewis and Coach O'Boyle.
Hey, you know what? Familiarity. Sometimes that's just what you need. But you're being injected into an offensive line. Like, I mean, let's just be honest. It's nothing short of, I think, incredible of what the staff has been able to do in such a short amount of time to bring in the amount of experience they've brought in. How do you feel like you are going to be able to come in and shed your knowledge onto the younger generation of Colorado Buff players that are going to be entering into this program?
Um, I'll do anything I can to help. I've been in this offense for 4 years. I have 2 years of experience, playing experience, and um, especially with me and Savion, I know we can lead the way. But um, yeah, I mean, I'll do whatever I can to help the young guys. It's definitely a different offense than what most people are used to as well.
Oh, 100%. And I feel like, Sean Lewis and you guys will be really successful in this offense in Colorado, because what a lot of people don't remember is Colorado's got an elevation change, and you guys will be, I guess, conditioned for that kind of elevation. And when you have teams that come in, they're not going to be conditioned for it. So when you guys are running that really fast paced offense, you might be able to gas some opponents, which, hey, it might make your job a little easier as an offensive lineman having to block those defensive linemen coming up. But I guess, is there anything that you are excited for your, I guess, what do you got? A year or two left at Colorado?
2 years, yeah. Honestly, I'm excited to get an upgrade in facilities. Kent State does not, especially in the MAC, they're, if not the bottom team, one of the bottom teams and for facilities. And so I'm definitely excited to have good facilities and just live in the mountains. I've been in Ohio my whole life too, so it'll be nice seeing a change in scenery.
Okay. Okay. And how do you feel like your experience at Kent State, and how do you feel like that's going to translate over to Colorado and being able to maybe help some of the other offensive linemen out that have been there? Because, I mean, you guys have played some pretty incredible teams, I guess, in your time at Kent State. I mean, this year you played what? Georgia and Oklahoma in the same year?
Yeah. I think I could
Yeah.
definitely give them some knowledge on what to expect as far as stuff you'll never see in practice. Um, but yeah, it's really all there is to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, listen, like I said, you're going to bring plenty of experience. I mean, you played. I'm looking at it right now at Washington, at Oklahoma, at Georgia, so you know what to expect. You know how to help these guys prepare and get ready for, I guess, some of the biggest teams in college football. So, I guess in terms of facilities, what were you mainly like? Was there something specific in the facilities that you were looking for, or was it just like, hey, they just have a general upgrade, and and that's kind of what I want to be a part of?
Um, well, it's an upgrade all around from Kent, but yeah, I mean, I really, what Deion's doing too. I truly think he is building something special, and that's definitely something I wanted to be a part of.
Yeah. So, have you had a chance to talk to Coach Prime at all, or even his son, Shador Sanders, the quarterback that you will likely be protecting for at least 1 year? Have you had a chance to talk to either one of the two yet and hear kind of the vision that they have cast on Colorado football?
Not yet. I'll actually be up there this weekend, so um, it'll give me a good chance to meet all the guys and all the coaches.
Okay. Love it. So, for those of us who obviously are not athletes, what is it like as a player? What does that process look like in terms of entering the transfer portal and finding a home from start to finish? What does that process look like for you?
Um, Basically, you hand in a piece of paper, and then as soon as your name gets entered in the portal, coaches will start reaching out. Um, and, and as soon as, for me personally, as soon as Coach O'Boyle reached out to me, that was a big deal for me. And once he told me I have a spot on the team, it was a no brainer for me.
Hey, done deal. Done deal. Put pen to paper. So I guess, how do coaches reach out to you? Is there like a specific portal that they can contact you guys at, or is it pretty much just you're kind of leveraging previous relationships during the recruitment, or they're just reaching out to you through Twitter?
Mostly through Twitter, but previous relationships, I'm sure has a, that's obviously how I ended up at Colorado. But yeah, mostly just through Twitter, or text if they can get your number through a coach somehow.
Okay. I like that. So, what are your goals for your next, I'm assuming, 2 years at Colorado? What do you want to achieve at your time with the Buffs?
I want to be a great player. I want to be a leader for them early, which I know that'll take time to gain respect of everyone there. But I want to be a leader. I want to be someone remembered, from Colorado, and ultimately at the end make it to the NFL. That's the
Well,
end goal.
definitely playing at a place like Colorado where you're going to be in the spotlight, especially having to protect a guy like Shedeur Sanders. You're definitely going to have that option. I think that will definitely be there. You're playing in a Power 5 conference, maybe even moving to the Big 12 soon. So I think that'll definitely help you out. But let's get into some fun questions kind of about you, right? So what is your, I guess, favorite type of music? Do you have a favorite song or an artist?
I've recently been really big into classic rock, so I'd say right now, Led Zeppelin got to be my favorite artist as of right now.
Okay.
But
I
I'll
like it.
listen to basically anything, reggae, rap, anything. Yeah.
Okay. I like it. I'm more of an Aerosmith type of person when it comes to classic rock, but I also, for the people that kind of watch the show, they've known I love pinball, and they actually have a Led Zeppelin pinball machine, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty great. So I know they got some good music. A lot of people like them. I'm more of an Aerosmith type of guy. But what are you watching on a Friday night? So Friday night, sitting down, you're popping some popcorn, kicking back on the couch or in the recliner. You're having to turn on a TV show or a movie. What is your go-to? What are you watching?
The Departed.
Okay. Is that a TV show or is that a movie?
That's a movie. Leonardo DiCaprio. It's basically about the mafia. I haven't seen it in a while.
Oh, yeah. I
About the
see it. It's got
mafia and
Jack
the
Nicholson
yeah.
yeah. Oh man, I need to watch this. It's got a bunch of good people in it. Mark Wahlberg, Matt Damon,
Yeah, a
Leonardo
lot of good.
DiCaprio, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, it looks like I can get it on Prime Video too. So might have to add that to the list. But I want to hear from you. So you've been around the ringer. You've been around college football. What is your favorite college football stadium that you've been to and that you've played in?
I think it's got to be Georgia.
Hey, that
Georgia
was an
or
incredible game.
I thought Washington. I thought Washington was beautiful too, right by the water. But Georgia, just everything about it, the hedges, the atmosphere. Yeah, it was something special there.
So I want to hear your thoughts. I mean, you guys lost the game 39-22 against Georgia, but that game was a lot closer than the scoreboard leads to believe. I mean, you guys are playing the number one team in the country. They're coming off the heels of winning a national championship. Was there a thought in your guys' mind going into halftime that says, hey, we're down by 13 points. We could potentially try to come back and win this. Did you guys kind of have that motivation a little bit?
Oh, for sure. I mean, as soon as we walked in the locker room at halftime, we had guys getting up saying, I mean, it's any other game. Like, we're in this. We got to come back and do something at a halftime. And there was definitely a lot of motivation before the game too. We had a lot of good athletes. our quarterback last year went to UCLA. Obviously, Savion went to Colorado. Our left tackle went to UCF. We had 2 wide receivers, one go to Penn State, one go to UNC. We had a lot of talent, so we knew that, that it wasn't just going to be a blowout.
Yeah. Well, that I'm not gonna lie, that game was interesting. I turned it on once I saw the halftime score. I said, "Oh, Kent State trying to make things interesting in Athens." But that's cool. That's cool that you got to go to Georgia, and you think that was probably one of the coolest places that you were at. So, I guess, what is your favorite hobby outside of football?
Playing the guitar, by far.
Oh, okay. So, what kind of songs can you play on the guitar?
I'm only about a year and a half in, so nothing crazy, but some Led Zeppelin songs. I try to stay away from country. It's a little too boring. And I'm trying to get into the blues, which is a little tougher.
Okay.
But
okay.
I can play a lot of classic rock. Yeah.
All right. So since you can do the blues, or you can play a little bit of blues, if Coach Prime loses the game this next season, I got to see you and Coach Prime playing the guitar, singing the blues. Got to see it. It'll be a hit. Everybody will love it. But I know Colorado fans, they have high expectations. They don't expect any losses this year. So, but
Absolutely.
Hey, as we start to kind of wrap this up a little bit, because I got another one for you. What was, I guess, your funniest or your most memorable recruiting experience?
Me being recruited personally.
Yeah.
I remember I came to Kent on a visit, and me and my host went to Sheets. I don't know if you guys know what Sheets is. Like a gas station. You can order food at the little iPads. And it was late, and there was one guy working back there, and me and my buddy, he's another bigger guy, so we ordered a decent amount of food, and as soon as the orders went through the computer, the guy hung his apron up and walked out. and quit on the spot.
Oh my, that would definitely be that would be a sight to see. Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine that. Oh man, that's crazy. So, all right. Well, hey, Jack, I really appreciate you coming on. I know Colorado fans, they're going to be excited to watch this, and they're going to be excited to learn a little bit more about it. They love watching you guys. They love learning a little bit more about their team, especially with all of the new guys coming in. So, Jack, where can everybody find you on social media?
My Twitter and Instagram are both Jack Bailey 74.
Okay. Easy enough. Guys, I'll go ahead and plug his social media down in the comments below so that you guys can go jump in, go follow him. Listen, hit him up on Twitter. Ask him questions. Sir Jack will love to interact with you guys. But if you guys haven't already, go ahead, hit that like, hit the subscribe button. Let us know what you guys think about the show, and we will see y'all next time.